It's mind over matter, baby. I don't mind, and baby, you don't matter.
Good, Mr. Bubbles.
Hello, hi, hey. This is Mr. Bubbles coming out with some more Outrider gameplay. This time we shall be looking at the Pyromancer. But before we get to that, I did want to show you some of the character creation options. The options themselves are actually very limited in my personal opinion, but I would assume this is so the cutscenes can look good. And in case you were wondering, this right here is actually what I look like in real life, minus the piercings. But this is a fantasy, so let's switch it up.
These flares, this storm. I've seen this before. In the forest, when we landed. This can't be real.
Oh, boom, headshot. Alright, looks like we got our second ability here. Feed the flames. Maybe it's a stun? Can't really tell what's happening in that little video. Give me a second. Feed the flames. Type immobilize. Pull an enemy towards you, dealing damage, draining health, and inflicting ash. 17-second cooldown. And then his first ability is just a shockwave of flame that inflicts burn, which I believe does the damage over time. Probably gonna skip this part. Catch you on the flip side. Alright, we're back and we have unlocked the third ability called Thermal Bomb. Pretty much you immobilize somebody, and then if you kill them before the status effect ends, they explode. I will say, this class is really good for blowing up people. Alright, let's see if I can get a kill off of him. And boom. So far I am liking this class, but I don't know if it's because I'm coming off of the trickster from this. But some of the parts that I'm definitely going to cut out. I did end up dying twice. Twice in this area right here, and once in the tutorial area. And it's just, they're different styles, I would assume. But it does feel like the need to apply the status effect and get the kill off of them is a pretty good hindrance. It works fairly good against groups or mobs. We'll have to see what it's like against bosses. Boom. Kinda wanna team up with the trickster so I explode them inside the time bubble. Just like slowly watch the body parts fly. That might have been a little morbid. I'm sorry. But you gotta admit, that'd be pretty cool. So much blood in this game. And while I do think it's a nice touch, slightly...
Reminds me of that mission in Damascus, when we rescued those diplomats.
I had to save your ass from that machete-wielding mob.
Alright, so I did end up fighting the mini-boss, the captain.
Those missions
Wasn't too hard, only died about twice on him. But it definitely wasn't as easy as a trickster or devastator.
So what's it all about for you then?
Just trying to live another day. We're barely holding on.
Sounds like it chose a good day to wake up then.
I'm gonna have to try to switch my gun after this. So yeah, the explode your enemies ability, it also inflicts ash on the people who are near it. It means all of them heal when they die. Or heals you. I'm really not feeling these shotguns. So, one thing I've learned is that if you find a gun, even if it does less damage with a special effect, it's more than likely better. I know that probably seems like common sense to a lot of people, but just thought I'd say it. Alright, I'm assuming I don't keep dying. Let the rest of this play out, and I'll see you when we get to the boss. Alright. Another cool thing would be if you can pick up the boss guns after you defeat them. Yeah, when you get to this boss and possibly other bosses, definitely want to inflict them with as much burn to get the damage over time and primarily use your weapons. While with the Devastator, you constantly just want to use your abilities to interrupt because you can get in and out fairly easily. Alright, and that should about do it. So yeah, that's the Pyromancer. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Like, blah blah blah, all that stuff.
And so how better.
Most of my content won't really be just gameplay like this, so I wouldn't subscribe off of that exactly.
Come,
We must talk.
speak.
Or speak. This is Mr. Bubbles signing off. And remember, if you ain't having fun, then what are you doing?
I like that. Real nice.